Hey guys, Captain Ross Robertson with BigWaterFishing.com here. I tell you, walleye harnesses for fishermen are kind of like the meat and potatoes of our neck of the woods here. You got to have a crawler harness. That's what we all use. And tying a spinner rig, tying a spinner rig is not just a spinner rig is a spinner rig. I'm using a few different things nowadays. I'm using some blood run fluorocarbon line. And they have something called the harness material. I use that a lot when I'm tying rigs that I want a little more action to. It's a little bit softer line, but it's still a stiff fluorocarbon. And then the other that I use is actually blood run leader material, like the salmon guys are using on their spoon rigs and in front of their coppers or lead cores. And that's a lot stiffer line. And I use that when I'm fishing, when I'm power fishing, and I know the leader's just going to take an absolute beating. I mean, this stuff is what a lot of saltwater guys use. It's incredibly stiff and incredibly strong and really abrasion resistant. And I'm going to show you how to tie a harness that's just a whole lot easier. A lot of us walleye guys use these little tiny hooks, and when you're tying a treble hook, it can be a real pain in the butt. So I'm going to show you a trick here. What I do is I tie the hook, and you can use any knot that works for you, just like you're tying on a single knot. This one here is the uni knot. Boom, done. And then you just pull off the amount of line that you want. If you want your leader to be 6 foot, maybe 6.5 foot, just a little bit extra. And once I have this leader and my rear hook, now this is if I was doing a 2-hook rig, what I do is I take this little Gamakatsu octopus hook here and I feed it through. Maybe. And the reason I like doing this is, like I said, it's a lot easier to tie that stinger hook and not have to have my fingers all tied up, as that's the last hook and I have just a little bit of line to deal with. Then what I do is I space this out. This type of rig here with 2 hooks is one of my favorite all-around setups. So once I have it on there and I determine the spacing, I just pinch it. And then I just kind of start wrapping around the shank. And I'm going to wrap this probably about 10 or 12 times. I like to wrap it a lot more than if I was using a different type of snell. Then I just hold that and I come through the front. Maybe. Alright. Still holding all of the loops so that they don't disconnect there. Then just give a little bit of tension. That's it. Now if you wanted to do a 3-hook rig, you just add on like I just did with the snell on the front, and you've got a perfect spacing, easy tied, you don't have to have the hooks digging into your hands. Crawler harness. That's my tip for you.